Dr. Michael Fleck joining us now on Six in the Mix. We have to first talk about your little furry friend right there on the table with you, Doctor.
We sure do. This is Sophie. She's a 10-year-old pug that has a little bit of osteoarthritis and some skin issues, which of course we're going to spend time on today. But she's a very pleasant pet and has great pet parents.
And let's go ahead and dive right into when it comes to the skin issues, because I see K-9 Care right there with you guys. We're talking about sunscreen for our pets, especially during these summer months. Is it really that important?
It really is that important. It's equally as important it is for the pets as it is for people, particularly during the summertime when the sun is more intense. And what people do forget is that pets have skin, and it's similar to what it is in people. So with intense sun, we have a tendency to get sunburned, just like we do with people, which is very painful. But more importantly, and what's being recognized more in medicine, is that we have a lot of skin cancer that is being triggered by the sun.
How do we know, what do we look for when it comes to skin cancer with our pets?
Usually you'll see a growth on the skin, and it will probably grow very rapidly. And of course, if you notice that, first thing to do, make an appointment with your veterinarian to have it analyzed.
When it comes to the sunscreen that we all need to be using, what makes it different than human sunscreen, or is it the same?
Actually, the skin of people is much more hardened than it was in pet. So when they make people products, they make it much more aggressive on the skin than what they do pet products. This is the Epi-Pet K-9 Care Sunscreen. We developed this, by the way, with the FDA 15 years ago. We're actually the only pet sunscreen that's authorized by the FDA for use on pets.
How do we apply the sunscreen? Is there a certain way?
There's important features that you want to cover with the sunscreen on the body. A quick spray over the top, and notice this is a sport bottle, so it comes out very easily. A quick spray over the top. The important area is the underbelly. Spray in the underbelly, rub it in good. Put some in your hands. Rub the face with this and the muzzle. As a matter of fact, you'll know when there's a pet that needs sunscreen. When you look at the muzzle and see that it's very red and inflamed, you know that pet needs sunscreen. Then you want to make sure that you have whatever you have left in your hand, put on the inside of the ears. And this sunscreen is good for canines and it's good for horses, but unfortunately, it can't be used on the cat.
Dr. Fleck, thank you so much for joining us here on Six in the Mix.
It's been my pleasure.